Hi, welcome to this tutorial for this little maiden dress. The size here that I've made is a 3 to 6 month old little girl. That's the front and this is the back. We have a very loose belt. As you can see, there's some buttons, so you will need to prepare yourselves. And then there's the accessories. So what you will need for this, I've already started off with a smaller size. This is a newborn size, and what you will need from this will be a 4mm hook, and in this part you're going to use it for the lower part of the dress. A 3.5 hook. The 3.5 is the one that is going to make the bodice. You'll need 3 buttons, a darning needle, and of course a pair of scissors. So let us begin. Using the 3.5mm hook, the yarn that I'm using right now is Crochet. It is 100% acrylic, anti-peeling, 100 grams, 250 meters. Have plenty of it in our store. The recommended hook size is either 4, but because my stitching is a bit loose, I usually use a 3.5. It can also work very well with a 4mm hook, and each ball is going for 350 Kenya shillings. Okay, so we start off with the bodice. Make a magic ring. So we've made a magic ring. Just remember that we need also stitch markers for this, and you'll see where we're going to put them. So with this you're going to make 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make one extra one, and that extra one, take a stitch marker and you put a mark, and this will be one of the corners. Then you make 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then do an extra one. 12. Put a stitch mark on that extra one. Make 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Add one extra one, put a stitch marker on the extra stitch, the extra chain. Then let us make 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then an extra one, 8, 9, 10, 11, then an extra one, 12. In the extra chain you put a stitch marker, then you do the final 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so ideally this is how it's meant to be. 7 stitches, 11 chains, 16 chains, 11 chains, 7 chains. So just to explain a bit on why we're doing this, so ideally what we're doing is we're working on this initial part. So this is 7, and then around the shoulders is 11, the front part is 16, on the shoulder 11 chains, and then on the back 7. As we continue, I'm going to show you how we're going to finish off, but at this stage let us start off by shaping the bodies. So we continue. Row 2, you chain 2, okay, 1, 2, and then at the bottom of the first one you make 1 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now where the stitch marker is, make 1 single crochet, a chain, and another single crochet in the same stitch. You remove the stitch marker and put it at the chain. And this, the reason why we're doing this is so as to mark every corner of the dress. If you look closely here, we have a corner so that you don't miss your stitching. So every corner you'll be putting the stitch marker as you continue working, and even in this corner, in the back corner, and the other corner. And this is what forms, the corners are the ones that will form the sleeves of the dress. So we can continue. One single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. At this corner, we make 1 single crochet, 1 chain, and another single crochet in the same stitch. Remove your stitch marker, and where the chain was, yeah, 1 single crochet, chain, and single crochet to the chain marker there. So you will continue doing this until you finish this row. So let us meet at the end of the row. So we are at the end of the row, and this is the final stitch. So you're going to make 1 single crochet, chain 2, turn your work. Okay, so this is 1 stitch which we're not going to work on because the chain 2 will behave like a stitch. Alright, so come to the front and do another single crochet, another row, okay, and at this point, this is where the stitch marker is. So we're going to do the same thing like we did in the previous row. A single crochet, a chain, and a single crochet. You remove the stitch marker and put it in the chain that you have just made right now at the corner. So if I can give you a brief look at how it is. The bodice is already forming, and so this is what you're looking for. Alright, so this is the back, one side, the shoulder, the front, the shoulder, and the front. Looking at this dress, basically this is how it is right now. The back, shoulder, front, shoulder, and the back. So this is how it looks right now. So you will continue doing this, continue making single crochet. So you continue making single crochet all the way. until we reach the center. Make single crochet, chain, and a single crochet, and put the stitch marker, and the stitch marker where the chain is, and continue until we finish the row. Let's meet at the end of the row.